In today's video, I bought an old school blister collection, and we're gonna open a couple. What's up, guys? We are back with another old school purchase collection. There's some blisters inside, some old stuff, and we're gonna open a couple in this video as well. So not only are we gonna see the collection, but we're gonna open some packs later in the video. And I figured since we're doing a blister collection, we should do a blister giveaway. And the blister we're giving away is this Force of the Breaker first edition blister. This was actually purchased by Michael, aka Crypto Poppy from Whatnot. He bought a couple items that said, why don't you do giveaways in different videos? So I was like, all right, cool. So he actually bought this before I bought the blisters, or at least I got the blisters, and I was like, this would be the perfect giveaway. So shout out to him for making this happen. If you want to enter in that giveaway, just like the video, be subscribed, turn on notifications, and let me know down below, what do you think about the blisters and which is your favorite? Let's get to it. All right, so let's start with the collection part, which is just opening, and then we will get to actually opening packs. But let's open these a couple at a time. I don't remember exactly what's in here. I just know we got some old school stuff. I know that's all blister packs. So yeah, this stuff looks pretty good. First up, we have Tactical Evolution Special Edition. And this is an iconic special edition for multiple reasons. One, you can get the Rainbow Dragon, but mostly because the print of these Tactical Evolution cards is very strange. It's that slimy print. Same thing with the Labyrinth of Nightmare pack that's in here. It's actually, maybe I saw the $11.99. That's where the 11 came from subconsciously, but 12 bucks for this would be pretty sweet. Not so much anymore, but it has that slimy print on the Labyrinth of Nightmare as well. And you can get those train tracks cards. It looks like there's been a train, like a mini baby train just rode through there and put these train tracks through the card. It's damaged. It's not good, but it tends to come out in these. Yeah, so it's a very strange special edition, but also very cool. Then we have another strange one, a pretty rare one. What's on the back of these actually? This is okay, Tactical Evolution, nothing crazy. The back of this one's pretty cool. This one not $11.99. This one's $14.99. This is a big boy. Dark Legends, and it was only 2 packs. They really were upcharging it. They're like 15 bucks, you know, pretty expensive. This is a really cool one because you get Gore's The Emissary of Darkness, which is a pretty crazy card. You get 2 packs of Dark Legends, which is basically the US version of Retro Pack 2, because we didn't get Retro Pack 1, I guess, because we did get Retro Pack 2. So it's our US version of Retro Pack 1 with no secret rares. So we got a lot of cool cards in here, but no secrets, other than the promo, of course, the Gores. So unfortunately, never got as big as the Retro Pack, because a lot of those cards were secret rares that were super rare. The Scapegoat not being one of the big, I mean, it was big, but it wasn't a secret. So we kind of got this. Let's see what the back says. Collect, duel, and win. Go to your local hobby store to meet other players. Play in age 12 and under Dragon Duel challenges and more. Very cool. Tune in every Saturday on CW for 5Ds. Awesome stuff promoting the show. So a couple of cool ones to start off, and there's more where that came from. Another thing about this collection is the guy told me he actually, or it was his sister or something, had this collection and then they found it recently. Like it was gone for years and they thought they had lost it or something. And then they ended up stumbling upon the entire collection of this stuff. So it wasn't his, it was his sister's collection, which was pretty interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at these. We have Gladiator's Assault, $4.99. I really wish they were still $4.99. First edition, by the way. Yeah, so a lot of these, whatever we don't open here is going to be available on ruxin34.com, so you can go to my website and buy this kind of stuff. But I am going to open a couple for the video, so that's going to be pretty cool. The Gladiator's Assault has a lot of cool stuff, like potentially secret rare magic formula, all the different stuff. Though a lot of people think that maybe it's only in booster boxes, but I've never seen that confirmed. So I don't know. I don't really know what to trust, because people pull stuff out of special editions and unlimited, but it's like, well, maybe in the first edition. You never know with Yugioh. So we got 1, 2, how many of these? 3. Look at this purple. It's beautiful. 4. These were all $4.99. 5, 6, 7, 8. I bought these for $4.99. Yeah, it's great. No, I didn't. I wish I did. Oh, and I should probably mention 9, 10, 11, 12 as well. So we have 12 of those Gladiator's Assault. So that's like half a booster box. That's pretty good. And more than half of a blister box. They only do 20 in the blister boxes. I also have some other blisters coming that are not on this video. That'll be on ruxin34.com. So we're adding a bunch of new like sealed product over there. So if you want to grab some for yourself, make sure you check out the website. It is my website. I will be shipping it to you. So, you know, if you're worried about that kind of stuff, it'll be coming from me. And it's the stuff you see on the video will be getting shipped to you. All right, and then our last set of blister packs, we got a lot more. Well, not a lot more, but several more Tactical Evolution first. These are in really good shape too. Like, they look like they almost came out of a blister box. Really nice, and except they put these stickers on them, sadly. $4.99, but still very cool. Because sometimes people actually like that because it like throws you back to like, oh, these used to actually be cheap packs. They're not anymore. Tactical Evolution, beautiful. This came out in 2007. Gladiators Assault did as well. So most of this stuff is like 2007, 2008 era. We're actually giving away Force of the Breaker, as you guys saw earlier. That's also 2007. So it actually fits the time period perfectly. So we got 1, 2, 3. Imagine if there was a Ghost in here. 4, 5, and either of these. 6, 7 blisters there, especially the Gladiators Assault, because that could be the Error Fusion, which would be insane to pull. Okay, so now to decide what I'm gonna open. We do need to open a couple of packs for this video because it's not gonna be a super long video today. How much do I want to open? Should we open the Dark Legends or should I save that for later? How about we open the Weird Tactical Evolution? I'm going to keep the Dark Legends for a future video. We have 12 Gladiators Assault. What if we get a little crazy? We open 2 Gladiators Assault and we open 1 Tactical Evolution. How about that? So that's 6 packs right there. That's a lot of packs. The rest of these I'm going to put on my website. Besides Dark Legends, I'm probably going to save that for a different video. So make sure to check out ruxin34.com if you haven't already. Let's start off with the Unlimited, which will be this. We'll save the first ed blisters later. All right. Tactical Evolution. Let's see if we can get a train track ghost rare. How crazy would that be? That would be a little sad, but it would also be kind of cool. It'd be like, oh crap, this thing's in terrible condition, but it's in the weird train track pattern that we've seen so many times over the years. I hate opening these special editions too. They're so hard to like actually not bin the card. You kind of got to rip this back up. It really does not do well being opened. Yeah, it's kind of painful, but I'm trying to keep it flat so it doesn't like bend anything. Okay, so there we go. Got our packs out. So 1 unlimited Tactical Evolution, 2 unlimited Tactical Evolution, 1 unlimited Labyrinth of Nightmare. One of the later, might actually be the latest print of Labyrinth of Nightmare now that I think about it, and then Mask of Remnants. So we got the cards out. Mask of Remnants is a super rare right here. What does this even do? Shuffle this card into its owner's deck, or if this card was put into play by the effect of Mass Beast Asgardius, this card is treated as an equip card. Control of the equipped monster is switched. So you play it and it shuffles into its owner's deck. Okay, I need to rewatch the anime of how they use this thing, but very strange. I need to read Desgardius. I haven't read that. I think the other promo you can get is Desgardius, so you'd have to buy 2 special editions to get them both, but actually probably not the worst. I mean, for Yu-Gi-Oh, that's actually a really easy way to get something. Most of the time you got to open a billion booster packs, but you just have to buy 2 special editions. That's really not too bad. All right, so let's start off with the Labyrinth of Nightmare because it is not the main event, but we could get a slimy foil, which would be pretty cool. So let's take a look at this pack. How can you tell this is different from the OG? So the OG Labyrinth of Nightmare did have the Konami logo for first editions, I think. And then Unlimiteds, it went away. So the original, then they changed it to the red banner, the Unlimited. The first ed was the last pack to have that square logo, I believe, because this is an early 2003 set, and that's when they changed over to the red logo. Now, as for the rest of it, how do you tell? Let's take a look. So it does say Shonen Jump here, which that's an indicator a lot of times of a certain era. It also has a certain feel to it. I don't know. The feel is different, but it's a 2007 pack, so very interesting. Let's open this up. It's also a skinny pack. It's not a fat pack. No pack shaming here, okay? No body shaming. 4 from the back. Let's see what we can get. We have Crimson Sentry. As you can tell, these are kind of warped. It could just be from being in that blister and getting bent around. Miracle Dig. Cool. Lightning Conger. Centering's not too great on these. Not that you're going to be grading Unlimited Labyrinth of Nightmare, but they do have that feeling. I mean, even the commons have like a slime, but it's really the back. Dancing Fairy dropped it. That's where it feels super slimy right there. Gadget Soldier, a rust-free machine warrior born to battle. Fairy Guardian, the guardian of the fairies. Offers to the doom. Not a bad card. Quick play, removal, but you have to skip a draw phase, which is pretty bad. Vengeful Bog Spirit, very annoying card. And ooh, we got a Dark Spirit. And interestingly enough, because this is not the OG Unlimited print, it's not the black text. It's the white text Dark Spirit of the Silent. If you don't know about Dark Spirit of the Silent, early on, it was accidentally put in black text, which in Traps, like it was in this dark text instead of the white text. But in Traps, a lot of the time, it is, or most of the time, it's in white text, unless it's a foil. So it was kind of a weird error that was for basically all those prints, but it is not the case here, and this is also a slimy version. So Not only is it slimy version, it also has the white text, which is very strange. So like a double whammy weird card there. All right, 2 packs left. And another thing, even if they don't have the train tracks, a lot of time the condition of these is really bad. So, I mean, this doesn't look horrible, but a lot of times it'll have like bins to it. It'll have like print lines, which I do see a couple print lines in there. Some like random stuff wrong with it. So really weird print if you haven't heard about it. Opened a few of them over the years. Let's open Tactical Evolution. Another slimy card. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So do we see anything? Any train tracks? All right, 4 upside down cards. So not surprising in the weird set that this is. Convert Contact. There's a Flare Scarab right there. Dark Effigy. You tribute summon 2 dark monsters. You can treat this monster as 1 tribute. 1 monster as 2 tributes, I should say. Hero, counter, attack. Countering attack. Is he in a junkyard? Who is that? Is that Sparkman? Sparkman's green, I thought. I don't know who this is. Wait, which elemental hero is this? Is that Sparkman? I'm not sure. Venom Snake, a lot of venom in these cards. Range Gatekeeper of Dark World. 2100 defense, though. I mean, not bad. He's a dark. If you're playing a little chaos for some reason. Cocoon Party. We have a Ritual Raven. This 1 card can use as the entire tribute. Neospatian Marine Dolphin. Can we get the Ghost Rare? No. Phantom Dragon Ray Bronto. The Bronto. He's a Gemini fish. So he's a normal until you summon him. And then you can, normal summon him again, which is such a weird mechanic. But kind of cool if you can pull it off. 3rd pack from the Blister. 2nd Tactical Evolution. Can we get something crazy like a ghost? That would definitely be crazy. It'd be insane. Or I don't think you can get this is Tactical Evolution, so there is a Tactical Evolution Rainbow Dragon misprint, but I think that has to be, it is unlimited, but I don't think it's the slimy print. So I would definitely be shocked if we pulled it. I think some people say it came out of the tins. They're like, no, it doesn't come out of the tins. It comes out of something else. So I don't know what it comes out of. I've never seen it pulled, so I'll take it with a grain of salt. So I see that video. All right, Dawnbreak Gardener with Convert Contact. Versus Neos. Quick play. Activate only when a face-up Neos fusion monster you control is destroyed. Special summon 1 elemental hero Neos from your deck in attack position. It gains 1000 attack and is destroyed during the end phase. Wait. So they destroy a fusion monster. A lot of time that's on their turn. You flip this up. You summon Neos from deck and then he's destroyed at the end phase. And then you get to your turn. You don't have anything. So you commit this card to get Neos out of the deck. I mean, I guess he's in the graveyard, which is better than in the deck a lot of the time, but that doesn't seem that great. Unless it gets destroyed, like you crash with your guy, and then you bring him out, and they have more attack. I guess you could use it there. Ambush Fangs, kind of weird. Range Gatekeeper of Dark World, got the cutting is kind of messed up there. You guys see how jagged that is? Not surprising for this. And, oh, an ultimate rare Zombie Master. And that card's actually pretty, wait, no, never mind. You guys see that? It's not quite a train track, but it's like one of the tracks. It's bent right there, which you might be like, oh, wow, that's terrible. This is very common for when you open this print of Tactical. I was about to say it looks amazing. Like, look at the rest of it. The look in the middle, it almost has the train tracks. It has the 2 lines down the middle, and then it has the bend there. But honestly, not horrible. I mean, you can see it kind of bent at the top there, but that is an amazing looking card, though. Check that out. Zombie Master is actually a really good one for the, Edison zombie deck. So really nice pull. I'll take it. 2 out of 3 out of that special edition is kind of insane. All right, now we just simply pull a magic formula or something. Let's open the Tactical Evolution first. Let's get the Ghost Rare. Well, because Glass has some really insane cards. This has a Ghost Rare Rainbow Dragon, which is also crazy. One more look at Tactical Evolution. In a land inaccessible to the rest of the world, the premier dueling high school, Duel Academy, educates promising young duelists to their full potential. However, little does the school realize that things are about to change with the arrival of the greatest duelist of all. Get your game on! I tried to do Jade Knit. That was not it. Get your game on! It's like really kind of high. All right. I can't do it. But the greatest duelist of all time? Is that what they said? Of all. Okay, not all time. Okay, yeah, he is a great duelist. 48 cards, 8-1, 18 rare cards, 1-1, 9 super rare cards, 1-5. 1-5 for supers. Okay. 5 ultras, 1-12. Because they had secrets in here. So ultras were 1-12 here. I didn't know the ratios were on the back. That's actually pretty cool. 1-5 for a super. So, okay. All right, cool. That's good to know. Do they have them on here as well? I think they do, actually. So 1-12. They were 1-24 on GX for a while, which is insane. Yeah, they have them on there. Secrets and ghosts and stuff, they don't put them on there, but it's 1-288 for a ghost. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. Can we get a ghost rare right now? That would be insane. Chrysalis Pantail. I'd take an ulti. I wouldn't be mad. Venom Shot. King Pyron. They did do a lot of Geminis in this set, didn't they? We had the Bronto. He's the water version of this guy. This is the fire version. Creature Seizure, so you can give up. This is a normal monster support. Stick Tendo, you're going to love that. Counter, we have Nex. All right, that's got all the Neos patients. It's not the one with all the elemental heroes. No Air Neos would have been on there. Crystal's Larva. Go check out the Air Neos video if you missed it. Venom Burn and Common Charity. And an entire format was named after this. Common Charity, but I don't think people really played it too much. It was a cool idea though, that you had to use common cards to play it. Try to make it cheap and all, which I guess it was. It was commons for the most part. Now for Gladiator Beast, first edition. Gladiator's Assault, but you know, Gladiator Beast for the most part. That one's coming off right there. What does it say on the back of this one? 6 Samurai decks are even stronger now with the Inishi Shien's Chancellor. Use this card from Gladiator's Assault in your deck with the best Samurai from Strike of Neo's booster packs. Like the Samurai Zanji, 6 Samurai Zanji, and Grandmaster of the 6 Samurai. Okay, the inflection there was not perfect, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so well, I don't really want an Ishii, but I would take an ulti though. I would not be mad. Let's try to get, there's a lot of really good cards. This is first edition. You can get the Ghost Rare Chaos Neos. You can get the first edition Error Rainbow Dragon misprint. So it'll say Rainbow Dragon, but no, it'll say Chaos No, how does this work? Yeah, say Rainbow Dragon, but show Chaos Neos. There's also the Tactical Evolution misprint effect version. Then you can get Magic Formula or Necrophase. All those are really big. I've never pulled any of those. I've opened a lot of glass. So it'd be nice to pull any of those 4. I'd go crazy. Like any of the 4, we'd lose it. So it'd be cool. If these are $4.99, I would open them until I got them. I once opened 100 packs of this set and basically got nothing. It was rough. I think they possibly could have been messed with. Glass is known for that. They were not in blisters, sadly. All right, release from Stone. We have Cloud Turbulence, Gladiator's Return, Stealth Roid. If this card attacks, destroy 1 spell trap card at the end of the battle phase if you control another Roid monster. That's pretty annoying, actually. But you have to have a Roid monster and you have to attack and still be on the field in your 1200 attack, so probably not going to happen. And you have to attack with a spell trap on the field, so it can probably stop you. Yeah, so unlikely. Gambler of Legend, Light Imprisoning Mirror, not a bad card. Truck Roid, you could use that with the, what was his name again? Stealth Roid. And Gladiator Beast Murmillo. A pretty good rare. I do hate Gladiator Beast, though. If you've seen Will Addison, you've seen me play him a couple of times, and it's been rough. All right, last blister of the day. Remember, go check out ruxin34.com if you want to purchase some of these yourself. It'll be the ones you saw in the video. Also, subscribe to the channel for more epic content like this. We'll be opening old school, GX, 5Ds, all that different stuff whenever we can. All right, final pack. First edition Gladiator's Assault. Error, Necrophase, Magic Formula, Ghost Rare. I mean, come on. Give us something crazy. Come on. Don't give us Cloudy and Sheep Cloud or anything. Give us something big. 4 from the back. Gladiator's Return. Stealth Roid. Cloudy and Smoke Balls. Smoke Balls are newly born Cloudians. They fear being alone and would rather swing and stay in the sky. And swing and sway in the sky with their friends. I guess stay in the sky would also work. So yeah, they don't like being alone. They're very friendly. Overlimit. Detonator Circle A. Test Ape. Gladiator Beast card, but not really. Super Double Summon. And wait, Super Double Summon. What does this do? Select one Gemini monster you control and normal summon it during the end phase. Return it to your hand. Okay. Magic Reflex Line. Why do you have to return it? That seems really bad. And Cell Explosion Virus. RIP Cell. He had a good run. He did explode. Little spoiler for Dragon Ball. All right, guys. Check out ruxin34.com and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Blue Eyes White Dragon in the last box! We have Transforming Sphere. Did we get Dark Arm Dragon? Let's go! We just have to believe. Have to believe. To believe.